Hi everybody. We're going to work on goal 8, which is simplifying cube roots. This goal is worked almost identical to square roots. We just have different numbers that we're working with. The main 6 perfect roots that you need to know when it comes to perfect cube roots is if I had cube root of 1. This is like saying, what number did I multiply this by itself 3 separate times to give me this value? Well, 1 times 1 times 1 equals 1. So the answer for the cube root of 1 is just 1. The cube root of 8 is equal to 2. That's because 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. Cube root of 27 is 3 because 3 times 3 times 3 is equal to 27. It's the same for all of them, but there's really 6 that you need to know. When it comes to the variables, these are identical in the way that they're worked. The only change is that instead of having a 2 out here, we have a 3 on the outside. Because we have a 3, we're not going to say, is the value divisible by 2? We're going to say, is it divisible by 3? So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 21 divided by 3 is 7. So 30 divided by 3, this would be x to the 10th. Okay? Now, let's try some problems. Go ahead and copy these down. Feel free to pause it and try them on your own. All right, hopefully you had good luck doing this. Let's go through these. When we take the cube root and break this up, we're looking for any perfect cubes. We're not looking for 4 and 10 because 4 and 10, remember, is dealing with square roots because 4 is a perfect square. Now we're looking for any one of these 6 values to be one of my factors. If I look at this, we have 8 and 5. That's because 8 is right here. We can do the cube root of 8. 12 is divisible by 3, so we can just leave it for right now. Now let's go through and simplify each part. Cube root of 8 is 2. Cube root of 5 I can't do. I can divide by 3, so 12 divided by 3 is 4. So the answer for this is 2x to the 4th cube root 5. Next one, letter B. Break this up. We're looking for perfect cubes. Perfect cube that's a factor of 250 is 125. So we have 125 and 2. We need this to be divisible by 3. It's not. So we're going to work it the same way we did when we did the square roots. Is we're going to look for a value that's smaller that is divisible by 3. And that smaller value happens to be 6, which will leave us with 2 still remaining. Because 6 plus 2 is 8. Take this cube root of each part now and simplify it. Cube root of 125 is just 5. Cube root of 2 we can't do. We can take 6 and divide it by 3, so we get x to the 2nd. And we can't do anything with x to the 2nd because we can't divide it by 3. So we're left with just x to the 2nd on the inside. All right, 2 more. Cube root of 81, break it up. Okay, the only factors of 81 that are perfect cubes are 27 and then 3. Now this is divisible by 3, so we're going to leave it and simplify. Cube root of 27 is just 3. Can I do the cube root of 3? No, because nothing times itself 3 times is going to equal 3, except for a decimal. X to the 24th, divide that by 3, we get x to the 8th. And there is your simplified answer. Last one, of course, the last one, as always, is the toughest. Take the cube root, and we're going to break this up. The only perfect cube that we're going to be able to use is 64 and 2. 19 is not divisible by 3, so if we break it up to the next smaller number, that is, the next smaller one would be 18. And the next to the first. 5 is not divisible by 3, so let's break it up into smaller, which will be x to the 3rd and x to the 2nd. Now we have 6 parts. Go through and simplify each part one at a time. So cube root of 64 is 4. Can't do the cube root of 2. 18 divided by 3 is 6. X you can't do. Y to the 3rd is divisible, so we say y to the 1st. And then y to the 2nd, we can't divide it by 3. That y to the 1st, you don't have to write the 1, it's optional, but it's all the same. This one's kind of challenging too, so try to do the practice problems, do these practice problems again, and do the packing ones as well. All right? Take care.